On the menu today, easy one-pot macaroni and cheese. Hi guys, what I'm making for you today is an easy one-pot macaroni and cheese for one. You know, technically if it's all you're going to eat for lunch, which is what I'm going to do today, I'm going to have it in this bowl. It'll pretty much fill this bowl, so I consider that about one portion. But if you're going to have something else with it, divide it in half and share it with your spouse or your kids or whoever. But anyway, it's a quick, easy recipe. What you need is 1 cup of elbow noodles. I'm doing mac and cheese. You can certainly use spirals or bow ties or anything that you like, but it's 1 cup of noodles to 2 cups of liquid. Today I'm going to choose to use a bouillon cube. If you don't like bouillon or you don't want the salt content, you can certainly use 2 cups of a broth. That's just for flavor. And then you simply need about a 1/4 to a 1/3 cup of whatever cheese you like. Today I'm going to use sharp cheddar because I think that makes the best, most flavorful mac and cheese. Alright, well I'll show you the process. Alright, here we go. It's a quick, easy process. What I love about one-pot pastas is the volume of water. You're using just the correct amount of fluid that your pasta is going to absorb it all, so you only use 1 pot. Usually the sauce is mixed right in, and you save a ton of water. You don't have to worry about extra pots and pans. So let's get started. I'm going to put in my 1 cup, of elbow noodles. Again, like I said, you can use whatever noodles you want. My 2 cups of water. If you choose to use stock, go ahead and just add that in. And for myself, I'm not using stock today, so I'm going to throw in a chicken bouillon cube. That just helps flavor it up and make it nice. Now you want to cook this on high. It's going to take about 7 to 10 minutes, however long it takes your noodles to typically cook. These ones take 7 to 10. And you're going to stir it throughout here and there just to keep them from sticking. So I'll come back when they're about done and show you the rest. We're about halfway through now. The bouillon cube has melted down. The pasta's boiling. And like I said, with this, you don't have to drain any of this liquid. I'll show you in just a few minutes here toward the end. The pasta is actually going to absorb all the fluid and all the flavor. So I'll see you back in just a minute. We're getting really close now to it being done. Just keep stirring it so it doesn't stick to the bottom, especially towards the end as it starts to absorb the liquids. But it's probably going to be about another 3 minutes, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is eat this today. I'm going to sit down at my computer and watch I got planned to watch a documentary about minimalism. You know, if that ends up being any good, I'll put it in the down bar and share it with you. It's not from a Christian perspective, so anything I watch from the secular community, you know, I take that with a grain of salt and pluck through it and pick out the meat through the bones. But if it's a good one, maybe I'll put it down there. You guys can watch it too if you're interested in that. That's just an area where I'm working in and doing some studying and learning and, you know, deciding if that's kind of the thing that interests me or not. But anyway, let me show you outside. It's beautiful here in Ohio today. I don't know if you can see out my backyard through there, but all the trees, you know, they're all that golden, beautiful color. A lot of them have dropped already. Fall went pretty fast. You know, last week everything was red, but this particular tree is just beautiful in my yard, and most of the leaves are down. We're probably going to have one more mow that we need to do, but maybe we'll do that this weekend, or maybe we'll do it right before Thanksgiving, because we like to mulch up our leaves. We don't bag them and rake them. We just mulch them all up. But let me check the mac and cheese again. Oh, it's really getting close. I'll come back in another minute when it's really where it needs to be at and show you how to whip it up together. Okay, we're right about where we need to be. I'm just going to show you. I left it just a little bit saucy. You can see down in there, there's just a little bit of fluid left just because I like it a little bit saucy. You can certainly take it all the way. But like I said, we didn't have to drain it. If you want more of a traditional mac and cheese at this point, you could put a splash of milk in there and pat of butter, and that would come out pretty much just like, you know, the Kraft kind of stuff. But, you know, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I like a shot of mustard in mine. I'm just going to use, you know, my regular old yellow mustard. I'm just going to put a squirt in there because I think that goes good with the cheese. One of my favorite sandwiches, just FYI, is a melted grilled cheese with white cheese and mustard. I'm going to put a squirt of that in there. And then whatever cheese you like. Today I'm using sharp cheddar. It's my favorite. This is about a 1/3. I think I use about 1/3 cup. 1/3 to a 1/4 cup in there. Then you just stir it all together. The heat from the noodles and stuff will melt the cheese. I'm going to need my other hand, I think, so let me come back in just a sec. Well, I lost the very last segment, the end footage, showing you. Just all I did was stir in the cheese and the mustard. So here's what it looks like. There's my mac and cheese. I'm going to get really close. Very creamy. Cheese melts deliciously. You know, it's not stringy or anything like that. So this is really, it's a really good lunch. Like I said earlier, I'm eating just this, so this is the portion I'm going to eat. If you're going to have a sandwich or something else with it, use it like a side dish, split it in half. Having it with some yummy chai latte tea. And I'm going to be watching, like I said, oh, I hope that shows. This is a documentary I've decided to watch called Minimalism, a documentary about important things. It's an hour long. Looks like it's on a channel called Travis Bickle. Anyway, I'll put that link in the down bar. I have no clue if it's any good. I mean, if it's not, maybe I'll just edit that out. But I'm going to sit down, eat my lunch, and edit this mac and cheese video and learn a little bit more about minimalism. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.